in the trenches.
Are you serious? And then score. That's stupid.
Have an impact. We're always spotlighting those wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs and even the defensive backs. But the big guys, I can't wait to see which one tilts the balance for their team.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go from Sports Authority Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to...
I can't. When everyone watch that broadcast, I don't care. They can watch that. They can see how they're just cheating for you every time. They can just look at it. I don't care. They don't know what I'm talking about. They just cheat. They're just getting this dude everything. I can't do nothing.
Hey, come on.
It's going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's going to lose yardage here back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
He's stopping your run.
They run again with Ajayi.
That's a blitz, my nigga. That's why they going fast, because it's a blitz.
It'll be a
regular coverage, he would have waited.
It'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw. Cunningham being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Blitz, you locked up.
Brandon Graham in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
You locked up. You locked up.
Here's
you locked up.
Now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
How much shooting?
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
I got a randomized playbook.
And this will be down
so
by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Level, knocked down hard at the 32-yard line.
And that's how you want to start a sequence defensively. That's what we used to call partner. Hello, glad to meet you. Tagged him for a loss.
Coleman now. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now Carr looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
And incomplete.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he is knocked down from the side at the 33. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. Try to find a
my line is too good for that.
The line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And now running right through it.
Come on now, look at it.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside.
Stop doing that.
Oh, you saw that one coming.
Stop doing that.
Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker.
Stop doing the screen and then not throwing the
guys
screen.
are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
What the?
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Throwing on 3rd and long. Carr flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker.
Happy Nuggle.
Remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best. Create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Now Carr, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that
for a good
play?
counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Fuller, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's got it up and through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. New York set to take the field. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say? Jay's going to go.
What?
The 30.
Are you serious? Now what is that?
Touchdown, New York.
Now what is that?
Jay, 76 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Now Kaiser.
Come on, man.
It's
Stop doing that.
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You're messed up.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Fuller with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Throwing on first down. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now a toss play. It's a Jay. And he's got room. Jay's gonna go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are gonna jump back in front. Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout by the offense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Looking to throw. Cunningham. That's complete right around the 8. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They begin the drive.
Wait, what?
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. On 1st and 10, Cunningham steps away to his left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joey Bosa able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Carr now on first down. Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll throw with Carr. Dancing to his left. And
no one tried to go out of bounds.
He'll go down.
Tried to call a time out.
So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you on down
That's
to our studios in
Orlando,
where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Myles Garrett getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on 3rd down after that sack. A handoff as they run the counter play. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They run with Ajayi. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jay Ajayi from 17 yards out. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah.
What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Flip.
Now it's Ajayi. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we're going to have to go for the hot dogs.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
What you doing?
Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Fuller scampering home from 19 yards out. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Now Carr. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free if you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Run out leverage, run into the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They run the counter now on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Welcome back now to Denver. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie them. Now a hit and loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
He's going to go. The 20, 10, touchdown, Giants. Jay Ajayi, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did